Good morning, happy Sunday, and happy first week of the fantasy playoffs, my fellow LuLu Leaguers. So myself at 9-5 came in at number 2, and Timbo Elroy came in at number 1 at 10-4. We both got buys this week. Hallelujah! Meanwhile, so I'm only going over the playoff matchups because those are all that really matter. We'll talk briefly about the others. Those that missed the playoffs, real quick, I'll just run through that. So last week, my sister, Texas Chainsaw, knocked my wife out of the playoffs by beating her and just barely missed the playoffs herself. She had an 8-6 record, but she lost the tiebreaker on points. So my wife and my sister are playing a rematch this week, number 7 versus number 8, going back against each other in the consolation round. Then we got a couple of guys that I think both these guys have made the playoffs every year that they've been in the league. They did not make it this year. Number 10, Tiggle Bitties at 6-8, playing number 9, Slummy the Buckless Youper at 7-7. Both those guys missed the playoffs for the first time, playing in the consolation round. And then we got a couple of real losers. The bottom, the dregs, the bottom feeders. We got Jepson's Juggernauts at 2-12. Number 14 going against Memphis Mains. I think Drummy just gave up on the season at some point. I don't know what's going on there, Drum. I hope you're all right. He's at 5-9. They are playing each other. Both of them put up a lot of points on Thursday. Memphis Mains put up 29.5 points with Bijan. But Jepson's Juggernaut put up 70.6. Most of that coming from Kyle Pitts. Looking like that last-minute Thanksgiving morning trade that I made, trading away Kyle Pitts for Jaden Daniels, is not going to work out in my favor because Jaden Daniels still took the field, didn't finish the game, didn't put up even 4 points, and now is out again this week. We'll see if I even get to play him. Picked up Marcus Mariota. We'll see how that goes. So let's get to the important stuff, the stuff that matters, the real playoff teams, the teams that are in the fight, the teams that are going for the gold, for all the cash, all the money. We got Stevenson Maulers, the number 5 team, sitting at 8-6, going against the Georgia Peaches at number 4. Georgia Peaches at one point was either 1 or 2. I think 2. I think I misread it. Either way, fell to number 4, had a couple of rough weeks down the stretch, still comes in at 8-6, still comes in the number 4 spot. This game really is going to come down to the Packers-Broncos game. And so fitting because my father-in-law, Jerry Hubbard, huge Packers fan. He bleeds green and gold. So he's got Mahomes. He's got, let's see, Mahomes, who are the, they're playing the Raiders. So I don't know, the Chiefs could just blow out the Raiders. I don't know how that's going to go down. But the Chiefs are not the Chiefs this year. Anyways, he's got James Cook going against that New England defense. So that's going to be a tough one. He's got Nico Collins going against the Arizona defense, which there's a good chance that Houston just runs the ball down their throats with Woody Marks. He's got McLaurin going against the Giants defense. And then he's got he's got the 49ers defense going against Tennessee. He might get a huge bump from those guys. But here's why the Packers and the Broncos matter. Georgia Peaches has the Broncos defense, Bo Nix, and Harvey. So, I mean, if you thought Jerry was a Packers fan before, he's really going to be diehard today because he needs the Packers to come up big. He needs the Packers to put up a lot of points and to shut down that Broncos offense. Meanwhile, Georgia Peaches also has Achane going against Pittsburgh. So, like I said, it's going to come down to the Packers, Broncos, and big money is on the Packers for this matchup. As far as I know, the books need the Broncos, I think, to win. I can't remember. I could be wrong about that. Don't trust me. Don't trust me on gambling. I'm a terrible gambler. I always come out even. Hi, Mabel. Then, our other big fantasy matchup, playoff matchup, we got Dangerous Knights snuck into that last spot with that upset of Texas Chainsaw taking down Crawdad. So that allowed Dangerous Knights to slide into the number 6 spot. He is sitting at 8-6. Both of these playoff matchups are tight. Like, we got the Stevenson Mahler and Georgia Peaches at 49 and 51%. Dangerous Knights versus the number 3 Jive Turkeys, also 8-6. 50-50 with a slight edge to the Jive Turkeys. So Dangerous Knights, he's got Purdy going against Tennessee. He's got Chase Brown taking on the Ravens D, which not the typical Ravens D, so who knows how that could go. ETN going against the Jets, so that could be big points for him. And then he's got Olave and McMillan going against each other. So Carolina and New Orleans. So hoping for a shootout there so he can get some big points. Now he does have the Seattle defense going against Grandpa Time, Phillip Rivers. And he's got Monangai going against that Cleveland defense. Meanwhile, Jive Turkeys put up 8.1 points with Bucky Irving. Remember, these guys did a trade earlier in the season. They traded McMillan for Bucky, so we'll see who got the better end of that trade at the end of this matchup. Bucky only put up 8.1 on Thursday. When they get down close, they go away from Bucky. So that trade not looking as good as maybe we thought it was going to be. Meanwhile, guys, hush. I'm in the middle of something. No, hey, stop. All right. Meanwhile, Jive Turkeys, he's got Dak Prescott going against the Vikes. He's got Omari and Hampton going against that Kansas City defense that's got something to prove, which means he also has Rashee Rice going against the Raiders, which this could be a blowout early on. They just run the ball on the Raiders. I don't know. And of course, he's got George Pickens. Tyler Warren with Grandpa Time throwing the ball to him. Might be doing a lot of checkdowns. I know I put some money on Grandpa Time to get over 149.5 passing yards. I'm thinking a lot of that's going to be short little dink and dunks, trying to get rid of the ball quickly. I put a little bit of money on Jonathan Taylor receiving yards. I think it was like 14.5. And I could also see him dumping it off to Tyler Warren a lot, just trying to get rid of the ball. Meanwhile, Jive Turkeys also has Metcalf, hoping to kind of keep that momentum from last week going against the Miami Dolphins. And then he's got that Jaguars defense going against the Jets. And the Jets are down to like their 3rd string quarterback. I can't even remember who it is. Not very good though, I don't think. So I think the Jags are like projected for like 9.5 points on defense. So anyways, those are our fantasy matchups. Keep setting your lineups. You know, for y'all that didn't make the playoffs, remember, pride is still on the line. Don't be a schmuck. Set your lineup. Keep playing the game. We only get to do this for a few weeks a year. Make it count. All right, everybody, I wish you all the best. I'm not playing this week, so I hope you all have a wonderful week. And for you guys that are in the playoffs, really fighting it out, digging, grinding, trying to get to play me and Timbo, let me see your war face. Ah!